Wow, I'm in the sun down by the water because what we're going to do today is we are going to talk water. And this course will be an Earther Academy exclusive. Is because we're going to talk about different types of protocols, practices, and principles that you really can't talk to on social media. Because why? Because it's open to the public. Not only water, but a specific type of water. Everything, no matter what it is, lives in water and has water running through its cells. The question is, what kind of water? Your tap water with fluoride, chloramines, okay? Because you're going to watch a 50-minute video on water. Remember, the universal solvent to you, okay, is water. And again, I only show you, okay, what's happened to me. You can see my body, you can see through my skin, okay? It's because of liquids. Liquids. Mountain spring water. Is that the type of water we want? Okay, and this is where this is at right here. This is a underground spring here. Let's go back here out of the sun. And this comes out of the ground, just up maybe 500 feet. Okay, so this water here has fish, big lobsters in it, everything, okay? This is called mountain spring water or a deep well water. So what is in this water? It's got parts of rocks in it. And you may think that you're going to get your minerals, okay, from the rocks. Well, sounds good, but a lot of the things that are in water cannot be digested. Okay? But if you're drinking a lot of spring water has minerals that are inorganic in there and you can't break them down. And they give you things called oxalate poisoning. How do I get the oxalates out of my brain, out of my kidneys? Arteriosclerosis, atherosclerosis. These are called oxalate poisoning. It hurts too much when you get a massage because that means your body's full of crystals. Okay? Sore muscles, you can't stretch. Okay? Maybe Alzheimer's, maybe you have weak brain function. You don't want anything in your water. And how do you know what pure water is? You get a TDS meter because pure water tests out pure distilled water, 000, total dissolved solid meter. Okay, this water has 60 parts, okay, to 65 parts per million of something in the water. I don't know what it is, but it checks parts per million. City water, when I go to Los Angeles, has 500 parts, 400 parts, 700 parts, 300 parts per million is because it's got a lot of stuff in it. Chlorine, fluoride, chloramine. Okay, remember, it travels thousands of miles because everybody doesn't have good water. In the distiller, you'll go ahead and see all the garbage it took out of it. So I have to clean it about once a month. All that hard oxalate calcium deposits, what do you think that is? I test mine all the time just to make sure my machine's working. Rain is condensed distilled water. This is what nature uses. It gets clean by going up, okay, getting vaporized from the sun, going up into moisture, going into the clouds, and once it goes into the clouds, then of course it comes down, not mineralized, pure, 000 parts per million. Okay, distilled water is how nature cleans itself. What you eat or what you drink, okay, becomes you. And so the water that's close as it can to 000 starts breaking down the rock because that's what it does. Breaks down rocks. Very few places that actually you can, well, drink the water. You have to fix the water before you drink it. Alkaline water machines, unless you pre-filter and I'm talking pre-filter, you have to distill it first or RO it and then go ahead and run it through the machine with minerals. It doesn't take out pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, pharmaceuticals. Don't say it does, because it doesn't. You don't even check for those things, okay? Distilled water takes out every parasite, inorganic solids, takes out all bacteria, viruses, fluoride. Takes out everything. It's the only pure water you can have. The pure water cleans the body. But you want to get a TDS meter to be able to find out how many minerals in it. If you buy distilled water in plastic, all you're doing is got a bunch of weird plastic phthalates and stuff in it, and that's why it tastes like plastic when you drink it. Okay, so you have to make it yourself. So what do? Start reducing, okay, the density that lives in your body. The idea, again, you're going to clean yourself with liquid, is because your body is what? Water. What kind of water? Distilled water. What are you going to drink? Well, you got to make it. Distilled water. You can't buy it. Okay, because it eats the plastic. Yeah, buy it in bottles. Glass. You can store it in glass. Make as much as you want. It doesn't cost much to make at all. 10 cents a gallon or so for electricity. You're going to go through some turbulence in the beginning. Why? Because you're going to probably be on the toilet a little bit, because distilled water unloads tons of garbage. You get tons of bubbles in your urine. Why? Because those are all oxalates. Okay, remember, spring water, 200-300 parts, okay, per million of a bunch of rocks that give you kidney stones. Yes, they do. Okay, you're trying to get the stones out of you, not make them. Remember, I'm only pointing you in some directions that I found out that are actually real. Real. The most important terrain modification department is water, and that's why it's the first department. Water will change your life for the better, or water will change your life for the worse. Learn the sauna protocols, because you need to sweat all that garbage through your pores. That's why we have Earther Academy, okay? So I can say things that I can't say on social media, okay? Look at the water. That's what cleans this place. This is what cleans this body, okay? It's what cleans the mind. Water washes everything clean. Doesn't it in your laundry? In your shower? Remember, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can do distilled water vaginal douches. Why? It's because what do you think it does? Cleanses, enemas. And anybody who's doing hydrocolon therapy, you guys are using the wrong water. I'm sorry. You should be using distilled water only. Remember, the great work is not only just doing the work yourself, but what is it? It's actually showing people what you've done, and maybe helping them and saying that, you know what, maybe this is something that you may want to do. Distilled water is the best water and the only water that we use in our retreats, the only water I recommend people to use, because it's the only pure water you can get living in such a toxic, bloody world. Water, the elixir of life, and it is what's going to help you heal yourself. It is not foods, it is not exercise that's going to heal you, it's liquids. Hugs for everybody. Take care of yourself, okay? Drink lots of water. Aloha.